guys, I'm Aisling. Welcome to the Veggie Monster. Okay, so first things first, I just want to give you guys a bit of an update on what type of videos are going to be coming out soon. So I plan to work on this recipe for tofu ice cream, so maybe that'll be my first chocolate ice cream recipe on the channel. And I'm also trying to make orange and chocolate bread, so you can expect to see that soon. And also, my channel has nearly reached 1,000 views. So in celebration, I'm going to be doing another epic mealtime parody where I'll be making a giant macaroni and cheese, vegan obviously, and I'll probably throw in some vegan bacon and all that, just for the hell of it. And so yeah, that's all there is for updates, I think. Yeah, I'll try to get out as many videos as possible this week, but you can definitely be expecting there to be videos out on Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. All other days I'm not sure if I will have a video out, but I'll try to. So yeah, moving on to the reason why most of you probably clicked on this video was from the title. I say how do Attack on Titan and veganism kind of link together or connected somehow. And my thoughts, well, this is just something that I thought of that I just thought was an interesting topic to bring up, was how in the very first, I'm not sure if it was in the manga or in the anime, but in the first episode or manga, or volume, Eren says something that really struck me. He said how living between the walls of Wall Maria and all the walls that protect them from the Titans is pretty much them treating themselves as livestock, as though they are just waiting to eventually be killed by the Titans. Now, I found this very interesting because the common idea is that it's okay to treat animals as livestock as long as they're treated well, that their life is fine before they're killed, as long as they're treated well before they're killed, I mean. And we believe that's fine, but the idea of humans being killed as though they are livestock is terrifying, and it's so terrifying that concept makes for one of the best horror animes there are. And like it's crazy how popular Attack on Titan has become because it's such a great concept. Sorry, my stuttering. But yeah, I just think that's very interesting. And you may bring up the argument that no, the Titans don't treat them well or anything, but we often say that as long as the animals have a full life before they're killed, then a happy life before they're killed, then it's fine to kill them as long as they're treated well first. But the thing is, the Titans, it took 100 years before the Titans broke through the wall of Wall Maria, and so the humans had 100 years of peace before the Titans broke down the wall. So they had 100 years where they were able to live great lives, where they were able to be happy and everything, and just fine. But then it's still sad and it's still horrible when the Titans kill them for no reason. And the Titans really don't have any reason, because like it says in the anime, and the manga, they don't actually need to kill. They don't have to kill in order to survive. They just do it for the pleasure, just for the sake of killing, which is very similar to how animals don't actually need to be killed, but they are killed just for the pleasure get out of their death. Now, keep in mind, I am not saying that the humans who eat meat are similar to Titans. I'm not saying that at all, okay? Because humans, we're much different from Titans. We have empathy, we have sympathy, we have the ability to decide from right and wrong. So I'm not saying that we are like Titans at all. What I'm saying is that the situation that humans in Attack on Titan are facing is similar to what most animals what all animals really in animal agriculture are facing today. Being treated like you are an object and your life is meaningless if only to help. Your death is meaningless. As long as somebody wants you to die for the sake of like enjoying your death, then it's fine for you to die. Your life is not that worth. Basically, what I mean is, animals are treated as though their lives are not as worthy as a human's life, as though it's okay to kill an animal because they're an animal, but it's not okay to kill a human because we're human. But in this anime, it's kind of seen how the humans are in the same position that animals are in today, where there are these big creatures who believe that it's fine to kill humans just for the sake that they're not as strong as they are. So yeah, I just thought that was an interesting topic I might bring up. Sorry for my stuttering. I probably should have gone over a bit more of what I was going to say before doing this video. But I hope that didn't annoy any of you too much. If you want to leave hate in the comments below, that's fine. I don't blame you. I know it's kind of annoying for vegans to like attach veganism to everything, but I just thought, and I know that Attack on Titan isn't an anime that's connected specifically to veganism for vegans. I know I know that it was never intended to be one that suits vegans. I mean, it's a anime about human eating monsters. I mean, it's a farthest thing from veganism, but I just thought, and even the characters, they eat meat, so it's not really intended for vegans to watch, or not intended for them specifically. But yeah, I just thought that it was an interesting idea how humans being treated as livestock is terrifying, but treating animals as livestock is okay just for whatever reason. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. Okay, so now on to my thoughts about Akame ga Kill Volume 4 and Attack on Titan Volume 3. Now, I was rushing all over the house to look for my notes because I was prepared for this. Because I knew what I wanted to talk about, but I didn't know where my notes were. And I went all over the house, couldn't find them. Then I decided I won't find them for a while, so until then I'll just make some bread. So I made I tried out making the orange and chocolate bread recipe, and it worked, so you can expect to see that recipe out soon. But now onto Akame ga Kill. First, what I wanted to talk about was I really liked the new character of Wave and Bowles. I don't know if Bowles is how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry if it's not. But Wave seems like a really cool guy. Like, he seems really nice and friendly and everything. He's a lot like Tatsumi, I think. And Bowles is such a sweetheart. I love characters who look so tough but are actually so cute, like him. And I was also wondering, he said in the manga, Wave said, like, I'm so glad that you're so nice, and Bowles said something like, oh, I'm not nice. And I was just wondering, what does he mean by that? Are we gonna like see a little backstory on that, like what he means, like? But yeah, so also, Istet's crush on Tatsumi, I actually did see that coming. After, at first I thought of like when I first saw that she was looking for a lover, my first thought was, okay, it's either going to be Tatsumi or Bulla that she's going to go after. If it's Bulla, it's going to be so sad because it's not fair for him, obviously, because he's not attracted to women. But if it's Tatsumi, then it's gonna be sad too, obviously. But it would make sense. And then when I saw that the list that she had of her requirements, I thought, oh my god, this is just like Tatsumi. And then when I saw the actual tournament, I was like, oh my god, it's happening. she's gonna fall in love with him, and she did. Luckily, nothing bad happened. Like nothing too extreme. He just got dragged into our house and that was it, pretty much. That was the worst of it. But next, Bowles is married. That's so sweet. Married for 6 years. He's like, oh, I don't deserve her and everything. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, just had to say that. Also, I want to talk about the Wave and Tatsumi friendship. It's very minor. It was only for a few seconds where Wave told Tatsumi that if you need someone to talk to, you can come to him. I thought that was a really nice touch, and I kind of look forward to like see how that kind of sort of friendship will play out in future chapters now that Tatsumi has left. Like, is he gonna find out that he was part of Night Raid the entire time? Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. And also Tatsumi seemed a bit awkward about the friendship too. He didn't really see it as a friendship. So yeah, I want to see actually if Wave becomes a part of Night Raid, if he becomes one of the members, because I can totally see that his character doing that. And it seems like it'll go that way somehow. I don't know. I that's just my thought. Okay. I know this may not be true. This has no evidence behind it or anything. But is it possible that Wave and Chrome, is that her name? Chrome have some sort of future relationship starting? I don't know. Sorry, from the very few scenes I saw of them, I thought I saw something that kind of indicated a bit of a romantic development happening. But and I think that would be very similar to the romantic relationship that's starting with Tatsumi and Akame in the same way, because Chrome and Wave are a bit like Tatsumi and Akame. Like, Chrome has a lot of Akame's personality. Like, she likes to keep all her sweets to herself and everything, but she's also kind of Akame's opposite. And Tatsumi and Wave are very similar, but they're also each other's opposites in a way, since they're working on opposing teams. So yeah, I think that's really interesting how that's gonna go. And oh, it's so cute, like when Tatsumi and Akame like met up at the end, and he says he was like in tears and he said, it's such a relief to see your face, Akame. And oh, that's just perfect. Like, yeah, there's something starting there. There's something starting. Okay. And oh no, Wave gets punished at the end. That was so sad. I felt so bad about that. I really don't like seeing him get hurt. I mean, Wave is so nice. He was such a nice guy. But yeah, it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen since Tatsumi left, obviously. Someone had to be given the blame. But yeah, so that's all my thoughts on Akame Got Killed Volume 4. And now Attack on Titan Volume 3. Okay, I said before in my Irish Vegan Roaming Valencia video, the part 1, I thought that the artwork in Attack on Titan, the manga, wasn't as good as the anime. I take that back now, because in this, especially the work with the Titans, looked amazing. The detail was incredible. Like the angles that were drawn, it was perfect. Like you could not have done it better. Yeah, so absolutely love the artwork in this one. Also, this was also said in the anime, but one of the extras said something along the lines of, "I saw all my friends die, but I didn't feel bad or guilty or upset about it. I just felt relieved that wasn't me and grateful that I wasn't killed." And like that's a very like interesting thing. Like you think that like that if you were in a situation like that, that you would feel instantly sad or feel instant grief for your friends. But at the same time, if you're living in a world where it's either you or someone else who gets killed, is it possible to have that kind of mindset? Like most of us like to believe that we wouldn't have that mindset of like that we'd be grateful if somebody else dies instead of ourselves, but chances are we might actually feel that way if we were ever put in that position. Sorry, that's just something I thought was interesting. And also, Armin, with his great speech about dedicating his life to furthering humanity. I love that speech. I loved it in the anime and I love it in the manga. And I love how he says that he bets his life on it, that he dedicates his life to this. He doesn't care if he dies, as long as he's dying to further humanity. It doesn't matter to him. I just love that. I thought that was great. So yeah. Also, I see in the manga there's more of a more than in the anime. It shows the kind of superiority complex that Eren has with Mikasa. Like he always thinks that she's in the way and she's acting like a mother or a sister, everything, or an overprotective sister. And yeah, and it seems like it was there in the anime, but in the manga you can kind of like, the relationships seem a bit more relatable. They seem a bit more you can understand them better than in the anime. It was kind of, I don't know, you weren't really able to see things from Eren's perspective much. He just seemed, well, he was the main character, but it just seemed that like he was being a bit of a whiner. But in this, he seemed like you kind of get where he's coming from, and because like it's shown very clearly that Mikasa is put higher above him when it comes to combat and everything. She's considered better than him by everyone, so it kind of makes sense more in the manga. So yeah, that's all my thoughts for today. I'll probably be finishing the 4th volume of Attack on Titan by tomorrow, and I'll put up my thoughts on that. And I might do a bit of my thoughts on Full Metal Alchemist Volume 2. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. You can see that tomorrow. Bye. Oh no, wait. Tomorrow I'm bringing out a video of a milkshake that I'm doing, and a complete abomination of all milkshakes, because it's just a bunch of really weird ingredients thrown into a blender. And yeah, look forward to that disgusting mess tomorrow. And Tuesday I'll bring out my thoughts on Attack on Titan and Full Metal Alchemist. Alright, so that's all there is for tonight's video. I've already had more chocolate orange bread than I could possibly have. Make sure to check out my video tomorrow of collaboration milkshake video I'm doing with Taryn Lovett, another vegan YouTuber, Irish YouTuber, and vegan. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye!